Is it time to buy or sell D-Wave Quantum stock? In this video, we will explore D-Wave Quantum in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 9th of May, 2025. And now we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analyses for any one among 45,000 companies globally today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 8th of May, 2025, our system has classified D-Wave Quantum as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 5.34. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a gain of 6.43%. This results in an average return of 3.21% per day since it was designated as a strong buy candidate. The stock currently resides in the upper section of a very wide and robust rising trend in the short term. This situation typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back toward the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakthrough at the upper trend line, valued at $12.27, would initially indicate a stronger rate of ascent. The existing 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 17% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 38% to positive 29.5%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis projects a change of 227 and 5600%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between 60.38% and 269.38% over the next year. In current terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $17.79 and $40.96. Our latest daily update for D-Wave Quantum includes the headline, "Volatile Ride for D-Wave Quantum Inc. Stock Price on Friday, moving between $9.83 and $11.69. The D-Wave Quantum Inc. stock price gained 6.43% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 9th of May, 2025, rising from $10.42 to $11.09. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated 18.87%, with a low of $9.83 and a high of $11.69. Although the price has fallen in 6 out of the last 10 days, it is still up by 47.28% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 63 million shares, with a total of 161 million shares bought and sold, amounting to approximately $1.78 billion. It is important to note that falling volume alongside higher prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $11.95, while the lowest price was 75 cents. Currently, the price is 7.20% or 86 cents below the 52-week high and 16.18% or $2.14 below the all-time high reached on the 10th of August, 2022, when the price was $13.23. D-Wave Quantum, which trades under the ticker symbol QBTS, is in the spotlight today, with its stock rising by 22.1% after a strong first-quarter earnings report that surpassed expectations, generating $15 million in revenue. This performance represents a significant milestone for the company and suggests an increasing commercial adoption of its quantum computing technology. In response, a Needham analyst has reiterated a buy rating on QBTS, raising the price target from $8.50 to $13, reinforcing positive sentiment around the stock in the short term. However, not all news is favorable for D-Wave, as the company is currently under investigation for potential violations of federal securities laws. This inquiry is related to allegations that its technology may be more of a marketing gimmick than a viable solution. Such scrutiny could introduce risks and volatility for the stock in the near term, creating uncertainty among investors. The broader market is also demonstrating resilience today, benefiting from optimistic trade developments between the United States and the United Kingdom, as well as a stable interest rate environment. These favorable conditions typically provide a positive backdrop for most stocks, including QBTS, especially if interest in quantum computing continues to rise. Looking ahead, while the immediate outlook for QBTS seems strong due to its revenue exceeding expectations and analyst upgrades, the ongoing investigation could weigh on investor confidence in the long run. The interaction between these factors will be crucial in determining the stock's trajectory in the coming weeks and months. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, January 14, 2025, it was reported that B. Riley assigned QBTS a buy rating along with a hold action. On Wednesday, July 24, 2024, B. Riley again rated QBTS as buy with an initialize action. On Tuesday, May 14, 2024, Needham reported a buy rating for QBTS with a hold action. On the same day, Piper Sandler rated QBTS as overweight with a hold action. Also on Tuesday, May 14, 2024, Benchmark gave QBTS a buy rating along with a hold action. Analysts have assigned D-Wave Quantum stock a general strong sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for D-Wave Quantum. D-Wave Quantum Incorporated stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between the two averages, where the short-term average exceeds the long-term average. During downward corrections, support can be expected at $8.26 and $7.44. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day despite rising prices, creating a divergence that may serve as an early warning. Therefore, close monitoring of the stock is advisable. Some negative signals have also been observed, which could impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Monday, March 17, 2025, and so far, the stock has declined by 0.81%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. The moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. The pivots showed a sell signal 39 days ago. The Bollinger Bands signaled a buy opportunity 60 days ago. The short-term moving average suggested a buy signal 3 days ago. The long-term moving average also indicated a buy signal 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages pointed to a buy signal 3 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicated a sell signal 4 days ago. The long-term moving average showed a buy signal 14 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages signaled a buy opportunity 133 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for D-Wave Quantum. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $10.42 and $10.15. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is broken, the stock may then decline to the next support level. In this instance, D-Wave Quantum Inc. finds support just below today's level at $10.42. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $10.15 and $8.69. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is deemed to be very high risk. During the last day, the stock fluctuated $1.86 between its high and low, representing an increase of 18.87%. Over the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 15.74%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for D-Wave Quantum, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative P/E ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies may face downturns, often due to factors outside of their control. However, a pattern of consistently negative P/E ratios could suggest inadequate profitability and raise concerns about potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on May 12, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at negative 0.05. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for D-Wave Quantum. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for D-Wave Quantum is at $11.18. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, D-Wave Quantum encounters its first support level at $10.42. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for D-Wave Quantum from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 1st of May, 2025, Bharat Alan E. conducted an insider purchase of 580,117 shares of common stock, with a par value of $0.1/10,000 per share. On the 22nd of April 2025, Gwen Diane conducted an insider sale of 9,969 shares of common stock, with a par value of $0.1/10,000 per share. On the same day, Markovich John M. conducted an insider sale of 19,674 shares of common stock, with a par value of $0.1/10,000 per share. Also, on the 22nd of April 2025, Bharat Alan E. conducted an insider sale of 36,890 shares of common stock, with a par value of $0.1/10,000 per share. Earlier, on the 6th of March 2025, Gwen Diane conducted an insider purchase of 101,721 shares of common stock, with a par value of $0.1/10,000 per share. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 30.636. In total, insiders purchased 48,524,271 shares and sold 95,047,529 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $10.74, reflecting a decrease of 3.19%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, which contributes to a significant level of risk. The relative strength index, calculated over 14 days, stands at 80, further amplifying the risk involved. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 38 days ago. Is D-Wave Quantum stock a good buy? D-Wave Quantum Inc. presents several positive signals and is currently on a strong upward trend. As the saying goes, let the trend be your friend. Therefore, we view it as a prudent choice at these levels and anticipate further gains over the next 3 months. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 12th of May, we expect D-Wave Quantum to open lower by 222 ten-thousandths and commence trading at $10.87. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know your target for the stock. Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.